So this truck right behind me is one of the best trucks right now that you could ever buy. And I've owned this truck for about almost a year now. And I'm gonna be sharing with you guys in this video why I feel like this truck overall is one of the best trucks that you could ever buy right now. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you guys can hear me a whole lot better. Kind of sucks outside. It's kind of cold too. I don't know what it is, man, but PA weather definitely sucks. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. The weather here been like going kind of fluctuating and stuff like that. We supposed to be dang near summertime. Been raining for a whole freaking week, and then I'm trying to work on my car and do some stuff. I can't do that because obviously I don't have a garage yet, home yet. Still live in an apartment complex, so I can't really work outside when it's raining, but I could still upload and make these videos for you guys. So if you're here for your first time on the channel, I need you guys to definitely support the channel. If you're a Mopar guy, a Ram guy, a car guy all over, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, support the channel, join the family, and see what I have planned in the future for this beautiful Ram that I'm sitting in right now. So I want to be able to share with you guys today in this video why I personally feel like my 4th generation Ram is still one of the best trucks that you could own today, 2025, or what month we in, May. One of the best trucks right now I feel like you could own. I'm going to be stating a couple reasons why I feel this way. It's not just because of the fact that I have the truck, but it's also I have owned, I think, about 3 Dodge Ram now. Those first 2 was 3rd generation Ram. Now this is the 4th generation Ram. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because nowadays, obviously, if you're a guy like me, you don't drive a car stock. And I mean, if you're a car guy overall, you don't like driving anything stock. So you normally want to modify it, not just for modification, for you to have something comfortable to be able to drive in, something that could get you from point A to point B, reliable. That's not gonna really, put a lot of stress on your pocket, like, make you go broke. So I'm gonna state this fact, right? I'm gonna start off with, number one, I'm gonna start off with the appearance of this truck. This truck overall appearance is a 10 out of 10 because not just the fact that it's black, but the fact that for you guys, for what I think, Dodge Ram or Ram, the 4th generation Ram, they definitely did a great job with it overall. It looks very good in the front, even the sides, even the back. Now, if you're talking about the inside now, obviously it depends on whatever spec you end up going with, but still the inside still look good for a truck being this old. Like, now I feel like this because now this is a truck that you don't really got to do much to it. You could buy it from factory just by how it looks. It looks very good, and it doesn't really give any kind of, and it has that mean look. Like, the look overall, what I'm trying to get to is like the look overall is a 10 out of 10. There's not anything that I would want to change about it. Now, my second reason is the reliability. Now, it's not just for this 4th generation Ram, but the Ram, the third gen Ram I own, the last 2 I own, had way more mileage, only had very simple things that went bad. Obviously, it's something that's expected once cars start getting to a certain kind of miles, things you got to change things up. We just, expect it, and as you drive it every day, you're gonna have some kind of little maintenance issue every now and then you got to keep up with, which makes sense. Now, with this truck been very, very good to me. Most people I've seen complain about the 4th gen Ram, blah, 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 the 3rd. Now, hear me out. This truck, I've told every little things here and there with it. I drive it every day. Since I've owned it for about a year, really haven't come across any kind of major issue. Just little simple things where I had to do a water pump replacement, which is normal because the truck has almost 150 on the dash. So as time go on, you gotta, things gonna wear out, you gotta replace it. But my whole point is, it's not a car, it's not a truck it's not one of them trucks where it's gonna give you problems back to back. It's very dependable for me, driving it every day and not having any kind of major issue and keeping up with my maintenance. That's what it is. You just gotta keep up with your maintenance with any kind of car, but sometimes it does play a role in who owned that car before. I think I'm the second or third owner for this truck. So the appearance and reliability is my first two things. Now, my third thing I want to say is, we all know 2025 cars, trucks, getting very, very out of control with trying to make it look like you could live in them. Like, they super luxurious, has all these fancy things inside. It's like almost like they building cars for you to live in it instead of you driving it. And I mean, ain't nothing wrong with you having a car that's very comfortable, but me personally, being a car guy, I feel like if I'm gonna drive anything, I want to enjoy it. I don't want to feel like I'm gonna fall asleep inside of it or something like that. You get what I'm saying, right? I'm not one of them people where I want to be in a car super comfortable to where I'm like, damn, I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm not trying to be like that. But most of these newer cars, like newer trucks, the reason why I feel like this Ram is the best, because it doesn't have all these fancy technologies to where it's like, if this thing go bad, that's gonna happen, or this gonna happen. And it doesn't cost an arm and a leg for you to replace just a freaking let's say like a freaking sensor or something like that. Now, these newer trucks out there, if I'm talking like, if you break one simple thing, it's gonna cost you like $1,000. Like, as car, over time, as car, I don't know if you guys keeping up with what I'm trying to say, but as time go on, like, these newer cars become more expensive, and the older cars still doesn't have all that luxurious stuff, but they definitely will give you like that, excitement and joy and stuff like that. You ain't really gonna have all that extra headache to deal with, stuff like that. So that's my third reason why I feel like this is one of the best truck that you could buy today, because it's still one of the best truck, because you don't have to spend an arm and leg on maintenance. You don't have to spend an arm and leg on, if you go to the dealership to buy it used, even brand new one of these trucks, you probably get it for at least like under 30 grand, or probably 30 grand, somewhere around there, mid 30. But newer trucks, like the newer Rams stuff, you're probably gonna be looking at close to 70, 80,000, which is insane. Now, this is just me personally, like my own perspective on what I think. And I definitely will say that if I could afford any kind of truck right now, I would stick with this truck and keep building it, which is what I'm doing, into the spec that I wanted to be. And I'm not gonna want to change anything about it, I'm not gonna want to change anything about it. I'm just gonna keep doing what I need to do, But you gotta be smart when you buying these newer things out there, newer cars out there, trucks, whatever, this and that. It's gonna be way more harder for you to be able to build it, or freaking maintenance and stuff like that gonna be freaking costly and all that stuff. And then too, if you're trying to get parts for it, it's gonna be very hard, because it's a car that just came out, gotta wait a couple more years and all that stuff. These are just things to keep in mind. I'm not trying to scare you off, or trying to make you buy a Ram like this, but I'm just saying this is how I feel about my Ram and why I feel like it's the best. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I definitely want to say thank you for your time. Appreciate that. Definitely feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.